Back to part number 4 of my Imperator Rome playthrough as Carthage. In the very, very early game, we attacked Rome and created a client state. The problem is that he is an unruly or disloyal subject, at least for the time being. He will not participate in wars. The plan is to get him to take over various territories and utilize his colonia missions, etc. In Italy, we could attack Etruria as well. We have a claim there, but well, at least we will have a claim once I file it, which would be what happened to my claim? I swear I had one. Apparently not. Okay, well, we need one. I wonder what happened to it. I swear that anyway. We have a civil war brewing. There's our shop at Shinai is mildly disloyal. Disloyalty of characters. Tech is available. We have one innovation. We have to head down here for the government traditions wonder as well, so why not pop that? It's not going to do us any good immediately, but who knows, maybe he'll come around at some point. I don't want to persuade him just yet. Been shuffling of pops about as best I can. These areas are probably, yeah, you're going to go under real soon, so I'm going to check over these provenances. This one's already blown. This one is about to blow, so I really should try to get some Punics into these cities so that they can promote while the loyalty trends downward. Goes below 33, you can't do anything in the prominence. There are no Punics about, really. Okay, so there are... Canaanites is just barely at tolerance. If I find more Canaanites elsewhere, I can move them in, and then they will, in theory, at some point, they should... If I move more Canaanites in, I can move more non-Canaanites in to either city. All I need to do is find the Canaanites. The question is, where are they? I would wager they're probably not a lot about. Yeah, they're not, no. How about here? Let's see. And not many there either. Well, it was an idea. It's going to go under, and that's going to be what happens. Let's see if this area could do with a temple as well. And maybe move a few Canaanites in there to get the ball rolling. Let's see. Do we have a ball to roll? Let's see. We have one. And that would be about that. We'll move you in there as well, just because. In theory, there are a couple of cities here, and there are a lot of non-Canaanite pops about. In this area especially as well. They could be moved up into these cities, as there are no cities here except our vassal here. I think he's our vassal, he is. We need to improve his opinion. Take some tyranny, we'll be happy. Let's do it. So if we invest here, we can convert... let's do it. Let's build a temple here. We'll build one here as well, and then we'll move a bunch of pops into that city. Looks like we can improve opinion here. As long as we're maxed out, we may as well start improving everyone's opinion here as well. We don't have the money nor the inclination. Looks like we have a breakthrough here. What can we do? Yeah, burn some tyranny. Why not do it? I probably should have raised my research cap, and now I'm stuck. Let's shuffle more pops, some Canaanites into these various cities. I'm sure they're not anywhere near being Canaanite, but actually they're closer than you might imagine, really. We've done it. We're closing in on being able to take the power at home and then get down to strengthen the system and then get our provincial improvements. We need a Senate support, though. 60 Senate support, I think, right? Yep. This place is about to blow as well. Let's see, we have a singular city here. This place is already mad. Let's see if we get, what's the religious makeup there? Not so much. Okay, so we need a temple there as well. And we'll move some Punics and whatnot in there. Hopefully there we found one. Okay, Canaanite there as well. That looks to be about the size of it. I think this is our vassal. We could, in theory, take out this tribe or two. I think he's associated with someone, and annex it to our vassal, and then just let it integrate whenever it integrates. For 0 aggressive expansion, I think it could be a thing. It could happen. All we need is a claim. We can fabricate one. But why fabricate now when you can raise a little money and then fabricate? Let's do it. Let's fabricate that claim. Do we have one? We don't. We need one. I'll take it. It's over for that troubled researcher. How unfortunate. Uh-oh, the wrong guy. I see. I see. Looks like we have, let's see, any great family people with traits. There's her. She's an 8. She's also a Democrat, so we'll put Ishot down here. Carry on. Alright, so I think I can now move some pops up here. This province will probably blow, and I don't want to forget about it because these cities have temples, and I want to make full use of them before the province goes under. So, as much as I may not want to overpopulate this with non-Canaanites, I'm going to do it nonetheless. I'm going to grab some pops from this province and move them up into these cities. It won't be Canaanite, it'll be wrong religion, but I don't care because they'll be there and they'll do some conversion under the with that great temple. And they won't be here, and this area will convert faster as well because there'll be less pops and we'll reach the threshold of religious dominance sooner. Let's see what we've done to the pop. Yeah, there's not many there. There are some, but they will certainly convert. When they do, I think there's only one pop there, right? There's some migration. Okay, how about you? There's no migration there, and there's only one pop, so when he converts, he'll be, the whole territory here will be dominant Canaanite. So there's a gator here. We can move some pops up to gator from this area here as well. I'm not exactly sure what that point is. Probably have quite a few primary culture pops there, Iberic. But they won't be this variety, which we can move up there and then mix with the Iberics under the threshold of this 14 Canaanites and 9 Punics. So that's going to work out better than not. All I need is the money. We've integrated a client. Let's see where that is. Alright, so we should have some capacity there. We'll want to delete these forts. What's that? The head of the Gisconid family. That would be this fellow here. Let's see. Doesn't really do much very well. What if we were to persuade him? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get some pops into our new city or urban territory here. We have some Punics in the house here. Let's check the status. There's a bunch of Punics, so we can move whom not from wherever. Just so long as they're not Punic, they will assimilate, convert, etc. Have we set this for assimilation? It's been set. Good for me. You've been set, and conversion. There's some conversion to do. I moved some pops in here. There's still some capacity, but it should still be wildly Punic and mostly Canaanite. Will not pay. We'll take the money. Why not use the money to buy a temple for Gator? Some sour milk. We lose some stability. Oh well. We have new government. Let's see if we can get Lath back on the ball here and convince our party elites that they want to get to 60% so we can charge that mission. Let's see what goes on here. Ooh. I'm gonna get this Giscoid fellow, Gisconi, back on the ball. I think, let's see, he has a marshal, which is not going to do our taxes any good. But he has other talents, perhaps. We'll put you on the taxes, and then we'll train him. Okay, so we'll put her there on the taxes, and then we'll get the 2 marshal man, who's also quite an orator and very young, trained up at this position there. So his military is 2, or martial skill is 2. We don't care. We're going to get an orator in there. That's what he's going to learn. There he is, 10 oratory. We'll put him down and wait. Suppose we could change a law. And we could do that. 10% export. Won't do our stability any good, that's for sure. What would happen? Yeah. We need the money, is what we need. Let's do it. Another integration, where is it? One of the 4 cities there. Let's get it filled up as well. Wildly Punic. Canaanite as well. Should be easy to fill. Let's take some pops from here, because this area will surely go mad before long. I'll take the stability, surely. Working our stability back up. Boom, we have a breakthrough. Let's see what we can do. We can raise our research cap. Do we need to? Not really, but we'll do it anyway. This province unfortunately went under before I was able to create a great temple here, so we got one in Gator. This area is going to blow as well. Let's see, we can probably move more pops here for the... I see. Let's see. It's not proper religion, but it seems to be converting nonetheless at a reasonable pace. So I'm just going to fill these cities up here and let the chips fall where they may. I'm going to get some pops. Let's see, this area is not mad. This area is about to blow. There are no cities here. I think we have temples here and say here. We can build more temples and fill these cities with these pops here, which sounds reasonable. I'm going to do that. Just had an event where we became friends with the leader of that. We'll integrate immediately. Finish out the temple. So each of the cities here should have a temple there. One's going up there, one is there, one will be here shortly. I'm going to fabricate a claim here just because. Well, at this point it's move them or lose the ability to move them in. You can swing one pop in from this province and get him in some of those cities where he can make use of those temples. Do you have a temple? You do. 21 pops, 6 pops, so we need probably more pops. Yeah. That's the size of it, really. You probably should put more pops in that city from wherever. And that's that. Set and forget. I'm done with that province, as there's nothing really more that I can do. It's about to go disloyal. Can we move some pops from here up in these cities before they go under as well? Why not do it? They'll turn to freemen if nothing else. At some point, they will assimilate. Hopefully, well, I'm not going to be able to build a theater there because, one, I don't have the technology, and two, it'll be under 33 by the time that happens. Let's see, we have some pops. We'll put 4 in there and 4 more in here. And just wait for the loyalty to resolve. That's everybody who can move except you. We've done it. Another vassal is integrated. There it is. Definitely in need of some pops. Let's see what the cultural situation is. Lots of Punics. Lots of Cananism. So I would wager that some of these areas here are not so much so. So we'll move these out and maybe something from here as well over to this area. A fair number of pops right here in the provincial capital. We can move them out and toward that city. Into Wagat from Aramon. Get these lime shot guys in there as well. Why not? Let's move them all in. We'll get you in there as well. And we'll have that. Where are you? There they are. It should be wildly Punic irrespective of anything that I do, really, so why should I worry? I'll not. There it is. Good enough. Oh dear. Everybody but this guy. I see. Looks like Hanolani is mad again. Maybe he'll come around, who knows. We had some kind of a scandal around the party leader of the Democrats, and unfortunately our slave happiness is down by 12%, but they don't really contribute much to the loyalty of these provinces, so I'm not worried. Let's see, when can we integrate you? Shortly. Should probably build a temple in either of these provinces, although I wonder really why exactly I should do that. Maybe I'll just move these Canaanites in there and not worry. Move that Punic. Let's see, we'll move. We have more Canaanites. We have. I need to address the Canaanites in the hinterland. Apparently there are more about than I had imagined. So this is wildly Canaanite, and how Punic? Wildly Punic. So why not just get more of these guys in there, just so they'll promote to freemen, and then the Canaanites and Punics will promote to nobles and such. That sounds as reasonable as not. Very easy to do. It's done now. This city we built, the province has already gone mad, so we can't build a temple there. Lost cause. How about you? Let's see, we have Punics. Let's move some more in if they are available. There's one guy there. And we'll move a couple of our Amazi. I surely butchered the name. So there are more here. Let's see, we can move more in here from this province. Why not? Nope, it's mad. We'll move these guys, those guys. More. It's wrong, but it's not. They will indeed convert and, in theory, assimilate at some point as well. This province has gone under, and he's under now as well. How about you? Under as well. You? Gone under. It says someone are using their influence, whoever exactly they are, I don't really know. But why should we veto it when we don't even know who it's addressing? So we'll do that. Hopefully we have not lost our Roman integrated status. They're happy. Our claim hit here. Let's see, it looks as though Leith could become a prominent family. Oh, this is the problem researcher. He is a disgrace. Let's get rid of him. Uh-oh, he's gone mad. You see? Let's see. Off he goes there. He's even madder now. I see. I see. Looks as though our governor of Baetica is no longer a great... I see. Give her the free hands and then give her the boot. Let's do that. And dismiss her. And then we'll get a great family in there. I'm not good at what he does, nor do I really care. We need to get some popularity going here. I think we need a war is what we need. We can start the integration here. In Thapsus. I'm going to move the capital here to the province where our city is. We'll probably dredge ourselves up a bit of space for various sorts. Move some pops out of this territory here and into these new cities. I'm going to make this the capital. See if we can raise the pop capacity. Looks like we have a faith event here. We've got 6 more stability. Looks like our party leader of the oligarch faction is looking for a job. I'm happy to give him one. Where is he? He's here. There he is. Let's plop him down, take some money. Once we get to a 50 stability, we should be able to trigger this power at home and close out this mission tree. Okay, so why not take this mercenary patron for 250? We'll get a recruit mercenary cost 50%, boom. And I think we can also, we could take another tradition, but there's no rush per se, but we could get another bonus here, I believe. I think another 25% off we could get for the recruiting cost. We're going to be in a warring way soon, as we only have 11 aggressive expansions, so why not do it? Let's do that. Massicilia is going to rebel in 12 months, so we can hire a merc for how much? Let's see how much will it cost? Not much, not much, so about 25 to hire him. We need to get some livestock in the capital here. I'm not sure what I'm going to cancel, but whatever it is. What is that? Let's see. Do we need iron? We probably do, but actually probably don't either, because we're not going to be involved in any major wars. So we'll lose that. We'll get some livestock so our pops will promote faster. We need to get this research rate spiked. Let's see, some barbarians have risen up. And Massicilia is about to revolt. Let's hire this merc and get him headed over there. This fellow just gave us 412 gold. Now we can send him, thank him for his donation. And get, let's see, we can put her down like so. I think most of our provinces are indeed going to be disloyal, but not terribly pressing, I suppose. Just sort of disloyal. We can't build anything there really. Mauritania is about to blow. Let's see. 0.36 down. And you, 0.45, and you've already gone below, so... And you are below as well. I suppose we could build a city here, but... yeah, well... we'll not do that. These guys will convert at some point because there are so few of them. Like, let's see. Yep. All of them will convert. They'll be happy. Where do those guys go? They're up here in these cities. Hopelessly wrong religion, wrong culture, but they'll come around. They'll come around fairly quickly as well. I was thinking as long as this merc is on his way over there to deal with this rebellion, after that we'll keep him on. Take this tribe or whom not out here. A federated tribe. As long as he's in the area, we can do that as well. Looks like the slaves of somewhere or other are revolting. Oh, joy of joys. Yeah, well... all those pops essentially gone now. So I need to move more in. Yeah. It's a pop mover's nightmare, essentially, what that is. This is one of the reasons why I hadn't played Invictus until now. I move all these pops there, the slaves, of course, you know, for flavor's sense and such, of course, they don't know that they're going to promote, although you could tell them, but being a slave and whatnot, I'd imagine it's pretty hard to reason with them once they get in a way, but really that all they had to do was just wait a little while and they become freemen, citizens, and nobles and such, and now as a player, I get to dredge up more pops and micro them in here again, so... But anyway, I think it's more positive than negative, but this is one of the reasons why I chose not to play Invictus until now. If that happens with any regularity, we may well just consider this a fun run. We'll not be going on any boar hunts. Alright, they've risen up. We need to quell that rebellion immediately. It's over for them, surely. Let's assault. And we've done it. And that should be that. As it doesn't really cost much to recruit these guys, why should I worry? There are other mercs about, really. We can sue for peace, and will. So let's see, we have, what do we have here now? We can build a temple, we have a city, we have a singular city, and we can also move some of these pops, well, out of this territory to here. Now, disloyal, so this is the only location that we can house any of our pops. None of them are Punic, would seem, none of them are Canaanite either, so we'll just move them in. At some point, they're going to convert. Are they going to happen anytime soon? It's not. But also the guys, there's only going to be one pop left in a lot of these territories, and that pop will assimilate and convert much faster than they would otherwise, because we'll have a cultural and a religious dominance. In this area here, well, suffice it to say, there'll be a lot of freemen there for a very long time, but at some point there will be Punics and Canaanites. Alright, we finally have these loyalties to where we can begin the integration of these clients. A gator as well. Our stability is spiking hard. I want to get to 50 so I can close this mission out, so we'll just wait. We have a prosperity event. Let's see what happens here. 6 stability, I'll take it. The head of the Gisconid family has gone mad again. Let's see. There she is. There she is, yeah. Apparently she needs a job. Let's see if we can get her in as a researcher of one variety or other. There she is. She's a scholar as well. Good for me. We have a minor character as governor of... I see. I see. We'll give him the free hands there, and then we will relieve him of his position. replace him with a loyal, scorned family member. This fellow right here seems like he has the skills for the job. Another integration. We came into a city over here, so I can delete that double or not. It's mad. Should I pay? I probably should pay. Let's do it. We'll build a temple there, move some pops in there, we'll get them assimilating and converting even better than it would have been with the policy. We have a civics advance. What can we do with it? What can we do with it? We need to proceed, well, we need a great many things. More PI or down to a great theater. Here. It's a ways off. We need bookbinding as well. We need more PI as well. Let's see here. Well, we'll take that. Thapsus has integrated. Let's delete the double fort and move some pops into that city and hope they don't revolt. Alright, this just flipped into positive, or 33, not exactly positive, but actionable. Let's move some pops in here and see about, well, we'll just move them in. We have this group there. Hopefully they don't revolt either. Let's see. It's Canaanite, mostly. Good for me. We can start this integration shortly, as of right now. I note that we have 0 aggressive expansion. Never want to have 0 aggressive expansion. We need to hire some of these mercs that we get so cheap, which is exactly what I'll do. Let's get these guys rolling down there. We will reorganize and see about attacking Gazantia, who is allied with no one. We have a religious advance. Let's see what we can do with it. We'll take aggressive expansion. And then we can take 10 aggressive expansion off shortly. We have essentially arrived here. Let's do it. Well, the doing is... I see. We don't have a case of spell-line? Wrong guy. I thought it had disappeared. They don't disappear in this game. So we can go over here and take this over. In fact, let's attack right now. All the attacking is good, and then we'll file a claim over here as well. This should be a huge slaughter. We'll just roll down there, assault his capital, and that should be about that, really. We are not going to spend 844 gold on whatever it is this guy wants. There's his glorious levy. It's over for him. Stack wiped him. We're not going to pay. Let's assault the fort. Let's get out here. We've done it. We have a bountiful harvest event. Let's see. We don't really need the stability. Gonna take the money. Alright, that should do it. We should be able to peace out here with this character. For 5 AE, let's do that. Send him to the gulag. Let's wait for the stability to rise to 50, then we can close that mission tree out and end the episode. I may as well stand these mercs down. Delete this fort. Or not. Let's juice our commercial income again. And wait for that to hit 50. It should right now. We've done it. What is that? Negotiate with revolting slaves. Which slaves are those again? Anyway, before I do any of that, let me close out this mission. Like so. We should be able to lose some war exhaustion, grab some stability. And then we can close this out for some free provincial improvements. On we go. So we have a higher stability than not. In theory, we'll lose some malice that we had, 12% unhappiness. We'll lose some slave output for 15 years or thereabouts. We really don't make much, but we have to pay 250. We'll lose some support. Let's see. All rebel-controlled territories will revert. There are no rebel-controlled territories, though, so we'll not do that. What is our new mission? We're going to find out at the beginning of next episode. I suspect probably we could go for Sicilian warfare, take Syracuse out, and see if Rome is still... He's still mad, yeah. Alright, with that having been said, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one.